trip into town to a home center where they basically sell like everything that you could like possibly ever want or need to like furnish a home or build a home. And we are about 3.5 miles up the mountain, but the roads are awful because it's basically just a dirt road and it gets washed out, so there's huge like crater potholes and like half the road is washed off, so it's like a big dip. So 3.5 miles turns into anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes. It just depends on how the roads are. So I'll probably make it down there in like 20 or so minutes. We've gotten some rain, so it's kind of washed things out. So it's a kind of a rocky ride down the mountain and up the mountain. Like really loving like how remote this is. Like nobody comes up here unless they live here, or like a lot of people, there's only like, I don't know, there's only a couple families that live up here full time. The rest are like weekenders, like every other weekend come up here to camp, or there's hunters, so they're only up here like during the seasons. So like it's super quiet and I love it, and it's like, I don't know, it makes you feel really like bush people. You know, you ever watch Alaskan bush people? Like, I just feel like that, like a mountain woman, like just beating myself up here, which is what I like. Don't get me wrong, I'm a people person. I am very outgoing and I like to talk, but I don't like to be around people, and especially like up at my house. I like to be quiet, and if I want to be outside topless, I can do that, like, and not have neighbors. So I really am I'm digging it up here. Like, this was a good choice. Like, we made a good choice. I think it's all gonna work out really good. This is like how we want to live, how we want to be. So as you can see, this is remote as heck. Like, this woods is thick the whole way down. That road that I showed you, the video, that's the whole way up and down. There's just one little road, one little dirt road you travel up and down, and it's surrounded by woods. So I don't know, I saw my first deer the other day, just one deer. It wasn't on my property, it was when I was driving, it ran across the road. And I think I've seen, they're either guineas or quail. I'm gonna have to Google it because I think they look pretty similar. So I saw a group of like 6, whatever those are. So I wanted to get like a real authentic like mountain woman here. So while I was at that home center, I bought me a handsaw, and I thought, how much fun to like handsaw wood. No, it's not fun at all. Not at all. I did a piece, right, from a bigger piece of wood, because I thought if we can pull some logs out of the woods that are dead and fallen over, already dried up, like seasoned, I can hand cut them, because Paul's chainsaw kind of took a crap on us. But that ain't fun. That ain't fun at all. Like, I don't know about that, because your girl gonna get swell here if I start doing that. Maybe that'll be my little workout plan here, and then I start eating right, then I'll be real looking good here. I don't know. Like, I was in 5 minutes into that and I was out of breath. So I'm out of shape. God. It sounded like a good idea. It sounded fun, but I don't know how much fun I'm gonna have doing that. It's really hard to get it started. This is hard. That's hard work. Look, all that work, and I only got a small little groove. That's hard to start. Like, you really just gotta work at it. Did I dull the blades already? Whoever thought of this? I mean, this is what they had like in the old days before chainsaws. Like, I've watched like old videos of like two-handed saws where there's a guy at each end and they take turns like back and forth to cut like big timber down, like hardwood. God, props to them, because I ain't cut for this shit. Your girl is not having fun. This isn't fun. Come on. It won't stay still. way to do this? Anybody know a really good way to do this? Because I don't think I'm doing it right. I'm not doing, you see this? I'm not doing the damn splits. It's hurting, it's killing my calf. I'm gonna build these muscles. Like I'm gonna build this foundation of a homestead. It kinda makes me sick. That's how out of shape I am. It's kinda making me sick. Oh, okay, almost there. We're in the home stretch. We're in the home stretch. Now stay. Oh, my leg. Ah! Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus, take the saw. Take the saw, Jesus. Okay, okay. Almost there. Almost got it. Jesus, take the saw. Take it from my hands. Come on! I'm so close, guys. I'm so heckin' close. Lord have mercy. I can't do it that way because I'm right-handed. Lord, why you gotta do me that? Oh, hell. Why did I not think to do this? Oh, that's why, because it don't work. Come on. Come on. Slow and steady wins the race. Wins the race. Oh, hell, I'm about to get mad and just fucking throw it. Stay. Lord. Why you gotta do me dirty like this? Ugh. Okay. Close. Do you see that? Oh. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I did it. Oh, I did it. Oh, screw you, log. I cut you. I'm tired and I need some food. Oh, 2 of these. Look at these bad boys. I did that. I did that. How you doing? I did that. Pack of dogs. Yeah, they look real vicious, don't they? They just had a butt sniffing circle going on. Maui, stop! Nasty. So here's what it looks like. I think the neighbor's bush hogged this, so it looks pretty cleared off. He's got a tractor he takes through it. What are you doing, Lucy? Lucy ate my Pioneer Woman spoon last night. Yeah, and then you were working on the spatula, weren't you? Took it right off the table. I even had it cleaned. So I'm waiting for Paul to get back over here. He ran across the road to talk to the neighbor. I was gonna go down there and cut some wood with my handsaw, get a workout. But I just got a phone call from, so ever since I saw Paul's grandma's dog, which is a bull mastiff, English mastiff, I have freaking wanted one so bad. And we need a guard dog for over here. I mean, we have the neighbors' dogs, but we need one like specifically for like our livestock and like our property. So me and Paul talked about we are gonna get a bull mastiff, and we talked about like for Christmas. But I found some the other day on Craigslist. Yes, Craigslist. But when I had messaged them, they wanted $1,000 for them, and I'm like, that's a little salty for me. I mean, I know they're an expensive dog, but that's not the price range. You know, I'm sure I can find one for cheaper than that. Well, the guy just called me and he's like, so you're interested in one of the puppies? I'm like, well, I was until I found out how much they were. I said, that's a little out of my price range. You know, I try to be nice about it because they are expensive dogs and they have their shots and stuff. They're AKC registered. So like, that's just out of my price range. Well, they must be having a hard time selling them because he said, well, we're kind of negotiating on prices right now. I was like, well, what are you negotiating? He goes, well, right now I quoted someone for like $750. I'm like, it's still out of my price range. But I said, hey, keep my number, and if you guys are still having a hard time selling them, contact me and I will gladly wheel and deal with you. He's like, well, what price range are you looking for? I'm like, 400, maybe 500. Like, I really don't even want to pay 500 for a dog. So he's like, okay. Well, then I got off the phone with him and I had to text him that so he knows. And Paul's like, you know what, tell him we'll give him $300 cash and we'll come pick it up this weekend. So I don't know if the guy will reply or not, but I mean, if they want to get rid of him bad enough, I think he'll take the $300. So we may end up with a bull mastiff puppy, and I'm so excited because so I wanted to name the next dog I get Cerberus, which is the three-headed guardian dog of the gates of hell. And I got that from, I watched some TV series where like all the Disney characters are like real people, and I just really like the name Cerberus. It's a strong name for a big dog. Well, Paul's like, the kids can't say that name, it's too hard. So I came up with Thor. I think Thor is a suiting name, like a strong name for like a big dog. So maybe we'll get a puppy this weekend, maybe not, I don't know. It depends on how bad those people want to get rid of the puppies. When he told me, they still have 5 out of like 7, so I do think they're a little high priced. But look at our boots. Paul bought us all boots, rubber boots, gardening boots, yesterday because I had an encounter with some red ants the other day, and so have the kids. They really suck. So to make sure that, you know, us walking like out in the brush and like dealing with the stupid ants, that we were good. So here's mine. Did you see them? I had to get a freaking size bigger. I wear a 9, right? Like average woman size. But I can't fit into a 9 knee-high boot because my calves are meaty. And the last boots Paul bought me, I had to put slits up in the sides because I couldn't put them over my meaty calves. That's just me. I'm just a meaty person. I'm just fluffy. I'm husky. So I had to have him get me a size up, so I got a 10, which they fit perfectly around my calves, but like the foot, they're big. So I feel like a drunk toddler when I walk because they're so like heavy, and they're like steel toe. It's like, why'd you give me steel toe? It's like, that's all I could find in your size. Story of my life. So like, we need all this. I got my handsaw. I'm gonna cut down some trees. So we need like all of this like leveled out, and especially so they can get our cabin back here, because we're in hopes that it is going clear back there. So it needs leveled out. And surprisingly, I've not run into any snakes yet. Knock on freaking, I don't know what. So we've been getting some quotes, and the one guy wanted like $1,600 with a 1-day minimum. Absolutely not. That's a whole freaking paycheck. No, thank you. But yeah, I have to tell you this story. So the other day when we were back here out in the woods, we were just kind of like scoping things out, and I saw something jump, and I'm like, is that a frog? I love frogs. So I like investigate, and I go over there, and I couldn't see it, so I like kind of like stuck my foot out, and it jumped, and it was a freaking wolf spider. It ain't no frog. Freaking like abort mission, abort. And the one that I saw the other day had like, if you don't know, wolf spiders carry their young on their back, and this one spider had the whole sack pack on its back. Hey, that rhymes. I could be in a Dr. Seuss book. And my son's getting ready to go step on it, and I'm like, abort! Abort! I remember what happened in Tennessee. We ain't squishing that, because they like flood out, like all the babies. It's like 8-legged freaks. You ever seen that movie, the spider movie? That's what it is, just a flood of spiders. I was like, I have nightmares for days. You know what it is? Maybe I just like, maybe I amped myself up earlier using this, but I literally just cut this tree. It's a pine tree. I'm gonna haul him back up with my rope. Since Big Daddy's got the 4-wheeler, I can't use it to pull up the lumber. So I'm gonna use the rope to pull it up. Ready, Bubby? Watch. Hang on. Kind of that, like a bad spot right here. I don't know if this is gonna work. I have to go through both of them. Hang on. Wait, watch out. Look, Mom's doing 2 at once. Hiya! Oh my God, this hurts with one hand. Here we go, almost done. That one's coming. Ha! Is Paul bullshitting me, or can you really not cook with pine? He just told me you can't cook with pine because it releases some chemicals from the sap. I can't believe a word he says. Somebody better tell me differently, because I'm gonna be a little upset. I just told him if I can't cook with this shit, he's gonna be building me some chairs and other things with it. I mean, I ain't got nothing but pine out here. I'm sure we can build something. I'll have to give me some woodworking tools. Y'all, I'm a jack of all trades. You got yourself, your girl is a mountain woman. I just need to perfect my skills a little bit. You wanna watch me cut wood? That ain't so bad. It ain't so bad when you're doing this crap. There's Blue. That's the other neighbor dog. What you doing? You're cute. Look how cute he is. He's gotta watch for snakes. Ha! Your girl, a mountain woman. That's gonna be my new saying. I'm a mountain woman. Hell, if I can't cook with this wood, I'm making me some fence posts because I'm getting goats. This spring, you bet, I'm having goats and chickens. So I'll just make me some fence posts or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I had to video my hard work that I did, my food over the fire that I cut down.
Well, right there's the wood. You didn't use it.
Yes, you did.
Oh, that wood. Yeah, you used it.
Yeah, I cooked it good, didn't it?
Yeah.
Burned up better than the stuff that I bought, didn't it?
Well, yeah.
Because blood, sweat, and tears in that wood.
Manual labor.
Daddy.